What's up guys, Rolf here, and today we're going to be kickstarting a brand new series here on my channel. This series is going to be the Norwich career mode, as simple as it is really, just going to be a career mode with Norwich. Something I wanted to do for a while now, and I thought I'd upload it to my channel, as I just might as well. We're going to, of course, be selecting our tournament now, and for me, we're just going to go for the most expensive one. It'll probably be the hardest one, but the more money we get, the better, seeing as we're with Norwich at the moment, and to be honest, you don't get that much money with them, which is a bit of a shame, but it's what you got to do. So anyway, today in this episode, we're really just going to be making transfers, playing through the pre-season tournament, everything pre-season. We're just going to get through in this video, see what happens, see where it takes us, and then of course in the next episodes we'll be playing games. But in this one, we're just going to be simming through the tournament matches and sort of setting up scouts all over the world and seeing what we get up to. We're going to be starting off here by just putting some players on training, quickly looking through the squad. We've got quite a lot of potential in the younger years, and then of course we've got the senior players which are already looking quite good. For me though, as Mitchell Dykes is quite young and quite a good left back, I'm going to upgrade him as much as I can because I think he can be a player we definitely take forward into the future, which will be good. So if we do 3 drills on Mitchell Dykes, and we should quickly sort of get him going. In fact, no, you can't do 3. For the next one, we're going to go into the... Where should we go? Let's have a look at Yannick Wilshere. Let's upgrade him, see what he'll get to, and hopefully he can take us forward as well. Obviously, these are new signings from the January transfer window in real life, so hopefully they'll perform well in the game. I'm not too sure about Wilshere as he's got quite a low rating, and then we'll just upgrade Matty Jarvis because why not, I guess. So simulate all of these and see how they get on in the training. I can't really be bothered to do all the drills myself, and training actually went quite well. Obviously, no upgrades as of yet, but we're getting there. So now I'm just going to sort of play around with our starting 11, see what we have and what we don't have. Quite a lot of ratings are quite low on here, to be totally honest. In Ultimate Team they're a lot higher, well not a lot higher, but higher than they are on here. So we might have to take a look at upgrading quite a bit. For me though, I really do want to play 2 strikers, because in the Championship you're not going to be coming up against that great of a defence, so we can definitely exploit that. And I might just go for the same formation I've been using in my Nelson's Journey episodes, which is 4-2-2-2. Because it's been working quite well in there, and I'll see if it works well here. If not, then obviously we'll change back. But yeah, Houlihan there, take Murphy out for Jerome, and then that will be that. However, we're just going to have a quick look at what we need to upgrade. Really, we need to upgrade the keeper. John Ruddy just isn't good enough, so we could probably put McGovern out, and then obviously we need another centre-back. For me, the full-backs are fine, probably a centre defensive mid and a cam, and then a striker. So there's 4 positions we're looking at upgrading there that we probably need to do to make the best out of the team and actually get these results to win us the league. So as we need to lower the wage budget in the club, I'm going to actually be getting rid of some players. Cole Lafferty for me isn't going to play at all, so I'm just going to go and add him to the transfer list. Scrolling down, we have a few younger options in the team. So I'm actually going to go and put these out on loan. Or am I going to sell? I'm going to go and put these out on loan. Add to loan list for a 2-year deal. Then Ramsey, he can also go. McGrandles, he can also go out on a 1-year loan. Then there's Louis Thompson, who will also go out. I've put him up for a 2-year loan, but we're not going to use him, are we? Let's be honest. Michael Turner, he can be sold, as we're just not going to use him whatsoever. Basong might do as a backup centre-back, although we do have Russell Martin if we bring in a new centre-back, so I think I'm going to go ahead and sell Basong as well. Or do I? No, I think I'll keep Basong for a minute. We want to bring in a new centre defensive mid, so we might as well go ahead and get rid of Yusuf Malumbu. Definitely get rid of him. And then Ryan Bennett as a backup centre-back. So we have 3, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... No, I'm going to keep Ryan Bennett and then go ahead and sell Basong. Seeing as we don't really need 4 centre-backs if we're going to be bringing in a new one as well. So we'll go and get rid of him. And then apart from that, I think we're okay. Yeah. I think that'll do us. We just need to go ahead and set up some scouts so we can sign some good cheap players. So we're now setting up the instructions for the scouts to go out and get some good players. We definitely need to get a goalkeeper, and for me he is going to be a first team goalkeeper, I think. So it's definitely first team quality. I don't know why first team quality is definitely going to be something we need. Obviously playmaker, that doesn't matter at all, but apart from that, it's definitely someone who's going to have to be a first team quality. The age to me doesn't really matter too much, and contract doesn't matter either. Then we've got obviously any position with promising potential, so that's probably quite a good one to have up. Central midfield, I'd much rather go and change that to a centre defensive mid, because yeah, that's what we need in there. So defensive mid, and then first team quality also for that. Then we're going to go ahead here and we're going to go and add in for another attacking midfielder, then once again with a probably quite pacey and also a free kick specialist, seeing as we don't really have a free kick taker at the moment. Then new instructions, if we need to, we don't really have a right midfielder, and if we want to switch up the formation, we don't have that at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead once again and put first team quality and pacey, because that's what I really want. And then for the last final instruction, we're going to go for the centre back, and obviously he'll have to be first team quality as well, seeing as we don't have really a first team centre back apart from Tim Close. So guys, simming up to our first match. It's going to look, definitely going to be simming this match, and we're going to be starting with a team that will be starting in the league. See how they get on against Krasnodar. We definitely should be winning this game, for me. Hopefully we can get a good few goals, and after this I've just thought I'm going to sort of change around the team, so we're playing our reserve team so we don't get any first team players injured. Naismith takes us to 1-0 up, which is good. They get a player injured, and I'm very nervous about getting a player injured because it just wouldn't be good for us. Wiltshire scores, so that our new signing scores, which is good. Should have the win now unless we go and do something stupid. I think we're going to be okay here. Malimba on for Tetty, they get one back, but we go and win the game, which is definitely very good for us. Kickstart in the career mode with a win. Here we are, guys, in the second game though, coming up shortly here, up against Stuttgart. I have changed around the team, and something I did realise whilst changing around the team is I can change everyone bar Mitchell Dykes, which could be a problem seeing as we don't have a spare left back. So that's someone I'm going to have a look at in the transfer window, see if we can go out there and get a left back. More importantly though, hopefully we can win this game as we go 1-0 down. Then they miss a penalty, so it looks like they're all over us. To be totally honest, it's the 55th minute. Come on, get a goal back. It'll be good for us going forward. Come on, please. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. And no, game over. We lose 1-0 against Stuttgart. I think they're quite a good team, to be honest. So that is quite bad, but it doesn't matter all that much. Another match coming up against Innsbruck, or something along the lines of that. Norwich. Come on, get the win. Get the second win of the tournament. They go 1-0 up in the first minute. Are you kidding? I'm just going to simulate the match. We win 2-1. Dorrans with 2 goals. Get in there. I'm happy about that. Really happy. I'll go further into the tournament here. We're up against Mainz, a very good team, so it could be hard to go out here and get the win, especially as we have our second team out. Although, hopefully, we can grab the win. It will definitely be good, seeing as we've got to a stage in the tournament now where we're going to keep getting money. So we go 1-0 up, but then they equalise, which sucks. Come on, grab another goal. Come on, Norwich. Houlihan on for Ramsey. Doesn't look like we're going to grab anything. Come on, nothing's happened. No way. They scored in the 88th minute. Oh no.
For the next 20 minutes I inquired for loads of players. The footage was boring, so I cut it. All replies from clubs are coming up though, so you didn't miss anything.
Chelsea have come back and said they'd look into a bid at 7 million for Nathan Ake. I'm going to go ahead and offer 4. It's low, but we'll see what happens. If that came through, that would be awesome, but I doubt it will. Charlie Daniels inquiry, they'd look at 3 million. Ben Davis, 14 million, no chance. Papasuare, 8 million. Funes Mori, 10 million. And that's sort of it. So Funes Mori could actually be quite quite a good look at here. As soon as he's young, we'll go ahead and offer 5 million, and then we'll select a player. They're Norwich players, so they're probably not wanted, but Sebastian Basong and 5 million, that would be a pretty good deal, seeing as Funes Mori's a good centre-back. And then Papa Soare I'm interested in looking into. 5 million for Papa Soare once again. And then I'm going to go ahead and offer, because Charlie Daniels is quite cheap, I'm going to go ahead and offer just like 2.5 million for Charlie Daniels and see what happens there. Can't be that, all of that can happen is we get declined, but it's worth a try. So West Ham have replied and said they'd look at a bid in the region of 3 million for James Collins. So I'm going to go ahead and offer 2 million and see what happens there. Could be quite interesting. And then they replied for Patrick Van Aanholt a bid of 6.5 million, which is quite low for him. So I'm going to go ahead and offer 4.5 and see what happens once again. Manchester United have gone and accepted the loan deal for Marcus Rashford. This is exciting. This is definitely something I want to bring into the club. I'm going to go ahead here and offer, just accept the transfer offer. Marcus Rashford is now a Norwich City player. That's brilliant for us. For a year, we can have Marcus Rashford. It's going to be very, very cool to have him and see what he does in the league. This should be really, really good to have. And then we're going to go ahead and here with Danny Ings, we're going to go and submit a new offer for him. We offered 5, I'm going to go offer 7. Danny Ings, someone we don't really need now since we just got Marcus Rashford. Lanzini was also rejected, so we're going to go ahead here and offer... No, we're not. No, we're not. 10 million got rejected for him. Definitely something I don't want to spend more on. And then, yeah, we're just going to offer the loan deal once again, and that's it. Palace have come back and said that 4.5 isn't enough, so I'm going to go for 5.5 and see what happens there. It's worth a try, we'll see what happens. I don't think anything will happen though. James Collins has also been rejected. We'll go and offer 2.2 for him. Obviously he's not that good and he's quite old, but 2.2 million is not really that much. And then 3.9 million, our bid also got rejected, so we're going to go ahead here and offer 3 million dead. I don't know what I'm doing. 3 million and see what happens there as well. 5 million for Papa Soare has also been accepted. We're going to wait and see what comes through with sort of Van Aanholt and see what happens there, but if nothing happens, I'll probably be quite happy to see that through. Lewis Ramsey, a transfer offer's come through for him. We're going to go ahead and accept that. A 2-year loan deal at Crawley Town. Hopefully he comes back a lot better of a player. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. We now don't have a spare right back either. That's not all that good. That's not too good at all. Yes, we've gone and got Joe Gomez at centre back. We offered way too much money for afterwards though, but we're going to see what happens here. Joe Gomez is now a Norwich City player as well. This should be good for us going forward. Obviously he's quite young as well, which is also good for us. Let's see what happens there. Hopefully he's a good signing and plays well for us. James Collins' deal has just been accepted as well. He's an awful lot of money a week though, and I'm not too sure I want to do that at all. So I'm going to go ahead and sort of leave that out and see what happens in the future. Alex Tete, a bid for him, no thank you. 6 million, then you can have him, but 3 million is not enough for him. They want 12 million for guys, so I'm going to go ahead here and offer... I'm going to go here and offer 8 million and see what happens there. That could be quite a good signing for us. We'll have a look at what happens though. Hopefully it goes through. If not, I'm not too bothered, but yeah, hopefully that works out for us. They've declined the bid for guys. Hopefully I might offer a couple million more and see what happens there again, but I don't expect this one to go through at all. It's quite a gamble, but hopefully it pays out for us. So there we are, guys. We're at the first game of the season now. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that button down below, subscribe for more, and be sure to see you guys in my next video.